Don't look now, but we're only about 8 months, give or take a few days, away from Micron breaking ground on its first chip fab in clay. Lots of work to do, including preparing a workforce for the company. Joining us now, OCC President Warren Hilton, whose school is playing a major part in developing those workers. Always great to see you, Warren. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Jeff. Glad to be here today, and what a beautiful spring day.
Sure is. One of the exciting pieces of the curriculum that you have, and we've talked before about this, is the clean room simulation lab. Very exciting stuff. How is that coming along? Where are we in the process of getting that ready?
Yeah, we're very excited that we'll be able to use that clean room simulation lab in the fall. And as you know, we're very thankful to the governor, our state ledge, and the county ledge, because they contributed the dollars to make this project happen. It's going to be exciting because we'll be able to train our students on the equipment that Micron has donated to us. Oh. And so they're going to be learning on equipment that's very similar in nature to what they would be using to work once they go into the semiconductor industry. Mm-hmm. So we're happy about that. That's the centerpiece of the construction.
Sure.
There's
you have a lot going on with construction up there. I mean, you have a new training center for HVAC, welding, CNC machining, even diesel heavy equipment. I mean, I'm sure some of that is kind of related to Micron, but doesn't have to be. What's the update on the renovation of those spaces?
Yeah, all of those spaces we're anticipating will be ready in the fall. And as you said, it is connected to all of the construction that will be going on with Micron and other projects coming. So welding, we'll have a new welding program in the fall. We'll be developing an HVAC program. And then heavy equipment diesel is very important because many of those mechanics locally will be retiring in a few years. So it is exciting. And then if I can just go back to one quick thing.
Yeah, sure.
Our first graduate from our ELM, Electromechanical Certificate Program, actually started work this past Monday at Micron in Boise. So we're very pleased about that. We already have individuals who are working for Micron and will most likely transfer back here.
So how better to illustrate what we have talked about, you know, getting trained up there and then kind of that direct pipeline right into Micron?
Absolutely, absolutely. And for those individuals who want to work in other advanced manufacturing semiconductor areas and stay here instead of go to Boise or Manassas, they have that opportunity. There's plenty of companies locally, and we're very happy about that. Yeah,
there will be a lot of those opportunities. We mentioned, I want to get to the next thing. You have so much going on campus. I don't know how you keep it all straight, but bring us up to speed on renovations for all the spaces to prepare students for healthcare careers. I mean, you've had these kinds of programs before, but you are upgrading all those facilities for them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, I'll thank the governor, the county, and the state legislature for funding these projects. It's a wonderful thing. With our healthcare renovation, it's a $30 million healthcare renovation. And what we're doing is actually building the classroom in a manner that is reflective of what our graduates will see once they get out into the healthcare field. And so that is really exciting. And we're very pleased that the architectural firm that designed that project is actually one of our alumni, the Dwyer architects. So we're very pleased about that and that transformation that will happen. And again, all of this renovation construction is about supplying individuals with the education they need to get sustaining wages jobs and to provide that workforce for business and industry here locally in central New York. Yeah,
filling those needs that we have. I only have about a minute left, but I definitely want to get to this because on April 2nd, you have a pretty special ceremony celebrating the opening of a new Indigenous Student Center on campus. What does that look like? Why is that so important to have that kind of designated specific space?
Well, shout out to our faculty, staff, and students. They said this was important. All of our students, not just our Native American Indigenous students. Our roots are tied to the Onondaga Nation here in central New York. And so if you look at our original seal, it had many of the elements like the longhouse, like the elements of many things you see with the Haudenosaunee. And so we're very pleased to open this center in response to the need. It will not only be a center where our Native American and Indigenous students feel welcome, but it'll be a place for all of our students, faculty, and staff to learn about the roots of the Onondaga Nation and the history. And it's a place where everybody on campus can take pride in, and it is a part of our mission as an educational institution to educate our constituents about not just the history, but where we're going now. So we're very pleased about that and excited. We're working with the folks from Onondaga Nation to put that program together, and we're just extremely thankful. And another shout out because one of the centerpieces of the artwork in there will be from one of our alumni, Brandon Lazor.
Awesome. Great. Tons of exciting stuff, Warren. It's always great to catch up with you. Appreciate it. I'm sure we'll talk soon.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jeff.